Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. Thank you. Now enjoy the show.
Oh, what's up, y'all? Love and Marriage Huntsville, child. How y'all doing today? I'm doing well. Can you tell by my voice? Hey. You have reached Ray all day on YouTube. You can always catch me on IG. The letters are spelled backwards a little bit. It's all at All Day Ray. Yeah, we're trying to get this domain together, but folks is stingy. Anyway, we are here. Well, I'm here to talk about it. Y'all gonna listen to my rendition, my take, my opinion, this is all allegedly, because I don't know these people personally. I'm just seeing and talking about what I'm listening to and watching with my own eyes and with my own ears. And all I know is somebody lying. Every episode, somebody lying. But it's some sad stuff too, and we all know what that is. I'ma hold my tears in. I hope, because it's something. I don't like it. However, we are here. I'm here. I keep saying we. Well, we here. Y'all here too. I'm here first. Then y'all gonna come in later, okay? Love and Marriage Huntsville. Now, again, season 5, episode 25 or 10, whichever way you. Everybody's like, what season is this? Because we sure didn't get no reunion for season 4. So we're going to do like 100 episodes in one season. What's really going on? So they have 15 episodes. The first part of season 4. And then the second part of season 5, we on episode 10. Child, I guess. A lie don't care who tells it. But anywho, criterions, but shown us ain't criterias. Tisha, with your double masters, I'm gonna need you to get your grammar together. Now, I know you come from humble beginnings with a little bit of IEP or 504 plan, whatever that was you had. Non-public school, I don't know. But we're going to need to get this grammar together if you're going to have a double MBA and you running multi-million-dollar businesses and you can't get your grammar together. Now, again, either it's criteria, which is plural, or criterions. You can say it, but it ain't criterias. I know that for dang sure. Anywho, just have to get that straight before I move on, because sometimes you got to dot that I and cross that T. Where are we at? Child. So they had a Galentine 2.0 at Stormy. And it was a success, everybody got to say not everybody got to say what they needed to say, because Tisha was quiet as a church mouse. She didn't want to get into it with nobody, even though Mel called her a bitch at the Galentine at that one. Stood up on her, then Mel stood up and Stormy stood up. I'm like, oh, everybody's standing up. What's going on? Hey. And I never heard of Mel apologizing. So I don't see how, I guess Tisha don't care. But then again, she can't come around somebody as if they friends. And the way she stood up, she's like, I am not going to be your bitch. I don't get it. Now, I ain't trying to put myself in her shoes because my feet are much bigger than hers, and she cannot walk in mine. She was quiet on purpose because she didn't want to get into it. And Rama, that ain't cute. Anywho, so Tisha full of it. And so is Mel. I'm sick and tired and sick of hearing Melody S. Holt negate and just seem like she's the most innocentest person on this show, and everybody doing something to her. It's like, girl, where is your accountability? You sit up here and told, well, we found out that Tisha was the ops at the Galentine party, and ain't nobody knew that. And we finding out that Destiny is not your friend. That's Martell's friend. But then again, you coming around her. So you want to clear people out your life and let people go, but at the same time, you keep running back up in their space. It ain't just about a TV show or being a colleague or a coworker. It's like owing people the truth, especially if giving somebody all that money to help out, and then just dismissing them like that, all because she and your so-called secret ops was talking about you doing fellatio and don't remember. Everybody on that cast was talking about you doing fellatio and not remembering. So kikiing about what happened on, at the reunion was not good enough to just dismiss Destiny, of all people, Destiny, like that. Now, I can understand Tisha because she's been having a problem with Tisha since season 1. And let's just call a thing a thing. She don't want to admit and seem like she's petty when she's the most petty on the show. It's not Tisha's fault that Martell did you wrong, voting going north. It ain't Tisha's fault that you allowed disruption in your marriage and then finally, gave it up after baby Knox came running through. It ain't Destiny's fault either that you don't remember performing fellatio and she was having a key about it. Now, again, like Destiny said, I didn't know Tisha was your ops. So how about you clue Destiny in as to exactly who is your friend and what you feel comfortable with before you just dismiss her. But apparently you never thought of or valued or thought of her as your friend, because that's not how you do your friends. I don't care what. You at least try and talk to her and let her know why you feel the way you feel. Because at the time when you were so-called eavesdropping behind the scenes, behind the backstage, listening to them kiki about you, just making you feel even more small. Now, like Carlos said, you don't remember having a dick in your mouth? Okay, girl, fine. That's cool if you don't really want to admit that you did a 69 with this man and because you knew your marriage was over. And, the girl called and that was it for you. And then you went back. So that's why Tisha said you cheated, because technically you did. However, we all understand the circumstances. I mean, technically, if you want to get technical about it, yeah, you did cheat. But it's not like we're saying you cheated. And that's all I'm saying at this Galentine party. Mel is just skating around the issue, hiding behind the fact that Martell got a baby with this coleslaw side piece jump off girl. And now you just want to cut people off, move on, invite new friends, and just make people feel small and insignificant because that's how you felt. That's not cool. That's just tit for tat and petty. See, that's what men do. No wonder you and Martell got along so well. And I do remember that petty mess you did about Tisha trying to put her out. That was stupid. That when all you had to do was address her, but for some reason, Mel has a problem addressing females at the time. She wants to let stuff linger and go on and on and on and on and on to the break of dawn until she makes a decision and then expects them to just abide by it by osmosis. Like they got ESPN and they know what's going on in her brain. Girl. So yeah, Galentine 2.0 at Stormy's, it was kind of cute. Kimmy was, mulling over, letting the girls know, but she just wanted, people to know she was going through something, and we all know what that is. Destiny is being done wrong, and I'm a stick up for Destiny because it ain't Destiny's fault that she's Martell's friend first. She was Martell's friend first. It's not Destiny's fault that she has less money and less, popular in business than Stormy. It's not Destiny's fault that her husband divorced her while she still was in post-op. Everybody's been done wrong on this show. Well, everybody but Stormy. We ain't heard her tea yet. Destiny brought her cousin with her as support. I don't blame her because she probably doesn't feel supported by the cast. They're just after her, and it ain't cute. Well, Tiffany's not. Tiffany's kind of laid back. Her and her husband is mulling over a baby and trying to stay clear of Dr. Francis because he read them for fifth, child. They had to go. That's like, okay, we done with this. We can't let this Dr. Francis put all our business out the street. Who else was at the Galentine party? Okay, so Destiny and Stormy are good. I'm glad. They're both ghetto, and that's fine. We all kind of ghetto a little bit, But they see each other, so that's good. Who else was at the Galentine party? Who else was lying? I think that was it. Yeah. So we got date night with Marceau and Tisha. Child, Criterions. I wish to him. I was like, what'd she say? Double MBA. Well, one of them was definitely not in English. But by then, you would have had to take at least English 102. And anywho, let me go on. Date night. So yeah, they talking, and Marceau, he don't want Dr. Francis to read him for fifth no more. So he won't Tisha to find him a new therapist, blaming Dr. Francis for being biased against the men. No, he's biased against the men's bullshit. That's what he and trying to make it seem like he's taking up for Lewis. No. Dr. Francis was on Tiffany, not Lewis. Even though they are equally yoked and they are a couple, I get it. But everybody sees through Marceau's bull, and I think Tisha do too. But in order for her to really come at her husband, she needs tangible proof. I don't know how much more tangible proof she needs other than photos of backs and trips out of the continent. Child, listen, Tisha, she's scared. Tisha is scared to really put her feet down against Marceau, in that she is scared that she'll be a single mom. She doesn't want to be her mom in that sense. A lot of women, a lot of wives don't want to lose what they have, so they rather have a piece of it. And girl, it ain't looking good. Now, it just ain't looking good. I hope that he stopped messing around by now, but up until episode 9 of season 5, 4, 5, it ain't looking good. It's really not looking good, and the longer the charade, the more, wiggle room and the more words Marceau can use to tantalize the idea that he is faithful. And it's really sad. Yeah. What's next? Kimmy. Child, Kimmy got the C in her boobies and her lymph nodes, and we gonna just, hope for the best, prepare for the best. We ain't gonna do nothing about nothing else but just think positive. We've seen some pictures of her online going through and all in the doctor's chair. I mean, in the procedure room and all that. So, woo, boy, we just gonna hope that all that is in the wash. I think this new episode, she mentioned something about 6-7 months and whatnot. Anyway, about a year's worth of, yeah. So next we have the On 10 photo shoot. And guess who pops up after being invited and accepting the invite? Mel. So Melody S. Hope shows up at Destiny's On 10 photo shoot, giving little pointers, having a good time, and just skates around the issue of why was you bad-mouthing Destiny to a potential business partner of hers that was actually friends with Melody S. Hope. And Melody just skated, danced, and just did the funky chicken all across that question. I think that solidified Destiny's mindset on where they're moving forward to. They may be in the same city, but they showing on the same street. And I don't blame Destiny. Again, I'm with Destiny on this because she is being done WRONG and it ain't cute. Melody, just like her mama, always, throwing a rock and hiding a hand. Her mama posted all them pictures, and mentioning her ex-boo, her ex HML, and HLF. What was it? Homie lover friend, HLF, and it's just throwing a rock and hiding your hand and not being honest. If you're going to bring it up, then bring it up honestly. Share your honest situation about it and move on. But yeah, I'm going to need Melody S. Hope to be honest with folks and stop expecting people to know what she want to do with them. And girl, now I can see if there was, somebody she just met, but apparently you've been knowing Destiny as long as you've been married to Martell. So, I mean, really, anywho, period party. So the period party is for the little brown girls. And I'm so mad that no little Hope little girl was not there. That would have been a perfect opportunity for camaraderie, because I have not seen them kids interact. And it's I've never seen them kids interact on the whole 5 seasons of this show. And that's all because of Melody S. Hope, I'm sure. There was no Hope kids there, and that's the shame, because they're the only other kids there that are similar in age to the Scott kids. So that was really messed up. So Kimmy shows up. Maurice goes in and gets Tisha. Tisha's like, "What you doing here? It's for girls only." He was like, "Come on outside." Kimmy's outside. She can't come in. She don't want to come in. We got something to do. So that's when Tisha finds out, and Tisha tells us that one of her aunts passed from the same thing Kimmy got, or a similar thing Kimmy got, and she broke down. Not hard, but she apologized. Everybody gonna have their little something at first, and then support Kimmy after, and be a sounding board and a good support system. I don't doubt that. The first reaction is, "Oh my God." So, I'm glad to see everything that transpired then, and it really broke Tisha down. And then Kimmy gave, the little girls a little, pink furry Sherpa looking purse. They can put their little personal, menstrual products in. I had one too when I was little. I had a little coin purse that I would put in my pocket. And anywho, that was so sweet. And that was it for season 10. Season 10. It could have been, all these mix of seasons. Episode 10, season 5, 4-5, episode 25-10. Yeah, that was cute and sad at the same time. But, Kimmy gonna beat this. Kimmy gonna beat it. So I ain't tripping. Yeah, that was Love and Marriage Huntsville, season 5, episode 10. Criteria or Criterions, not Criterias. Thank you very much. Thanks for listening. Thanks for coming through. And if you want some more of this, stay tuned. Got some more coming through. So we're going to end this and listen to my outro, y'all.